and this is off the heels of an HOA letter, not directed towards me, but towards the neighborhood. That says you cannot put out holiday decorations more than 15 days before the actual event. And I said, okay,
what
we are putting it up a month ahead.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Yes, once again, or for the very first time.
It's always everyone's got a first time. It's going to be
first time for
first time for everything. Oh, Cerny, I saw you. The calendar has not even flipped at the time of recording over to the month of October. And
it's the end of the week at the time of recording.
Oh, that's true. I saw on the Facebooks that you are full
decor,
full
Halloween decor.
It's been implemented.
So it worked out this week. I'm off for the week. Took some PTO. You know, you have so many days you got to burn.
Yeah,
and
nothing better than just like a random staycation.
Burn of the week.
It's a healthy thing, I think.
It's kind of nice too. Everyone kind of goes off and goes to school and stuff, and I'm like, I could piddle around today. You know, just kind of like
take a nap,
do whatever. Yeah, watch whatever the fuck I want to watch. I want to do me. No.
Run into your friend at Home or Lowe's or Home Depot. Your stalker.
I went to Home Depot today. I did hit. Actually, my wife was with me, so I said, "What if? What if he was here?" But he wasn't. Not that I saw. And then I said, "We should go to Lowe's and check." And I promptly got shut down.
You could have said, "We can go to Lowe's and check and look for more new Halloween decorations."
I tried that too, but she
didn't fall for
hit me
one.
with the. You said you were cooking a Joshua Weissman recipe, which I was.
Ooh.
I did his carbonara.
Oh, the pasta.
The pasta with
the pancetta and Okay. How was it?
You know what? It was a smash hit with everyone besides Jeffrey, who is a fan of the processed cheese and not any kind of real cheese. So I took a bite and I was like, "Oh, this is actually good," but it had like that very. You could taste the real Parmesan. Like it has like kind of like a little bit of pungent taste.
Yeah.
But it's not like overpowering, but you have that taste. And I was like, "Ooh."
I
like it.
A 9-year-old.
I know my wife will like it, but I know the 9-year-old's gonna fucking shut it down. He took a bite. He didn't say anything. The second bite, he's like, "This
tastes a little bit off."
He says, "This is okay," which means
it's okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's not repulsive, so I'll take it.
Was he able to choke it down the rest of it, or did he?
Yeah, he choked half of it down.
Okay.
And he said he was full, and then Smash got to 5 minutes later. Can I have a snack? You know.
Funny, same thing happens at our house.
I know. It's like, okay.
So I didn't. Everyone knows, all the Cerny sluts know that you're a dog guy. I didn't have you pinned as a Halloween person, like one of these big Halloween freaks.
I like to decorate. So I have Halloween, Christmas.
We know Christmas that we do a whole. It's become a
thing. But Halloween's kind of fun too. It's kind of like, for me, it kind of kicks off the holiday season.
Yes, I will concur with that.
I'm not into like the satanic, like with the weird freaky dolls and like the heads floating and kind of the weird shit where you're like,
you're into the haunted mansion kind of.
Yeah, kind of fun, like like the Disney Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. That.
But so I don't know if I was telling you about this. I know I didn't. So there was this. So I hate Home Depot. They're the worst. They're the worst.
I didn't know.
But
I didn't know
they
this.
They have the best Halloween decorations.
Oh, interesting.
Lowe's
their Halloween buyer is top rank, top marks for their Halloween merch
yes,
buyer. Okay.
Yes, they have the best. I always go to if I had a choice. I'll go to either one, whoever's closest.
Mm-hmm.
But I just Home Depot's for me is like, ugh.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I'll tell you about this. Now it reminded me of the story, but okay. So if I had a choice, I usually go to Lowe's.
Gun to your head, you're going to Lowe's.
But for Halloween decor, for whatever reason, Home Depot, like it's called like Home Accents or something like that, like an exclusive supplier of whatever it is, and they have the chip.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's where we got so last year we got the 12-foot skeleton. Like the super giant skeleton.
I saw that thing at the Home Depot down in San Rafael here.
Swoop it up because it is almost out of stock and it's going on Amazon for $1,000.
A 13-foot skeleton.
Yes, $1,000.
Wow.
I bought it last year for like $299, something like that. He's pretty cool.
I don't have a ladder. I would have to buy a ladder to put the skeleton up.
No, so I thought the same thing. The directions tell you to do it a smarter way. Just lay the fucker down and it's like resurrect him like Jesus.
Oh, like he's on the cross.
Yeah. Yes.
Like we're going to crucify said skeleton?
We're going to crucify him. Okay. He's already dead, but he's crucified. Barabbas. So we got that. So this year, there's this guy. You saw him. He's the plant. He looks like almost like the little House of Horrors or Little Shop of Horrors, whatever.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah. The Venus Flytrap.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And he's animatronic, and his head is going, his mouth is moving, and all.
Yeah, and he's 6 feet, looking square in the eyes. He's pretty cool. And he's like $120. I was like, oh, this guy is kind of, for what he is, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
And he is blowing out.
It's moving hot. Like
super hot. Like I saw him, I'm like, oh, he's so cool. Out of stock. So like, all right, let's take a look online. This was in September.
Wow.
He didn't exist, according to Home Depot's website. Like,
I
even scanned a little barcode. They tell you to scan. Didn't exist. He was
interesting.
I was looking at him in the flesh, but he was a figment of my imagination.
He didn't exist on the internet. I will take issue with Home Depot's inventory system. They're one of the stores that it's like, well, sorry, what's on our website and what's in our store, those are two totally different things. I'm like, well, you understand as a consumer, that is super confusing. And why I would see if it said it was here, it's not here. And they're like, well, sometimes it says there's some, but there's actually none. I'm like, okay. It's a very poor.
I've run into that too.
Yes.
So I like Lowe's. But anyway, so we were on the hunt for this thing.
Okay.
And I went to a few different stores. So I went to Roseville and actually went up to Auburn and stuff. Nothing.
Wow.
They were there. You could see it, but the little slot, it had the tag.
Yep.
6 foot,
empty.
whatever. Empty.
Cobwebs.
Empty.
Okay.
I was like, fuck. So you could see them kind of here and there, if you look on their website. Eventually, so it didn't exist, but then as it got closer,
okay,
it materialized. You could see it. Oh, there it is. It's alive. And it was 3 in Pleasanton and going through it.
Okay.
There was actually 3 in Novato, and I was like, I am about to call Chip.
Just give me a ring next time. Give me a ring. I'll drive down there.
But I could see. I was like, okay. So I told her. I said, okay. Told my wife. I said, I know this business. They have a warehouse, I think, somewhere in Pleasanton, and this is off of a truck. So this fuck is dropping them because, I said, it's Pleasanton.
Mm-hmm.
And it was you could see it as it's getting farther away from Pleasanton. It was
okay,
5. I was like, okay, so it's dropping.
Just going, and they're adding it right into inventory.
Yeah. So.
I see here.
So then I said, I know this. I know how this works. Okay. So we do it. Robin tries curbside pickup, just to reserve one.
Oh, nice. At your local.
Whatever the closest one.
Okay, yeah.
The first one to get it. Roseville.
Not too bad.
Okay. Drive over there. As soon as I get there. They said, sure. But the people that like the picket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like their main priority. So by the time they went to picket, wasn't there. Fuck.
I got burned by them too. And they just get too lazy to look for it. And they're like, sorry, didn't have it. Canceled. And you're sitting in your car waiting, and they're like, oh, your order was canceled while they were trying to. And it's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
And then I walked inside, and I grabbed it right off the shelf. I'm like, really?
So I tried. So this happened to Auburn, which is like, for me, it's like a 35-minute drive.
Yeah, that's a strike.
I was like, all right, you know what? It was a Friday.
I get the sense it was like, this is like back in the day when you used to bid on something on eBay. Once you kind of had your sight set on it, you had to obtain it.
Yeah, it was more like
what the cost.
It was more like the
hunt.
Gotta win.
Yeah,
I gotta win that.
Yeah, totally.
So I drive up there and go in there. Now, granted, this is Auburn. Mm-hmm. I'm the only person in the entire city probably wearing a mask. I know right there.
And with all your teeth.
This is true. And I walked over there. I was like, okay. So I called my wife. I said, okay, here's what's going to happen. If I see it, I'm just going to fucking buy it, and then I'll cancel whatever it is. Walk over, empty. I was like, oh, fuck. She's like, it says it has one in there. I was like, I'm looking at empty shelf. I said, maybe they have ours. It's like, oh, I said, hey, you got it? Like, we haven't even picked it yet. We haven't even looked for it yet. And I was like, fuck.
Well, guess what?
And actually, it's out. And I was like, oh, okay, because it probably ran through the register or whatever.
Yeah.
I said, all right, I'm not gonna yell at the poor person that's just sitting here. I said, all right. She's like, this is so the last. She like, tell me, last year it was the skeleton. I said, yeah. She's like, this year, this is the hottest thing that we got. She says, we can't keep it. We can't keep it on the shelf. We sell out within minutes of it showing up.
Are you going to have to camp out to fucking get this talking ficus?
Listen, willing to do that. So I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, all right. So I told Rob. So then it was like a week later. I was actually, so I made this proclamation. I am behind at work. She's like, okay. I said, I can't be bothered right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Smash cut 10 minutes later.
I got to go to
Home Depot and Folsom has the thing. I'm grabbing my keys, running down the door. I'll work late. Fuck it.
Yes, that's hilarious. Absolutely. And you scored it?
No. I was running down. I drove all the way. And this was like maybe an hour after they opened. This is 7:00 in the morning.
What?
She said, they have 7. I said, okay. So I'm running out and I'm driving down there. She's like, I'm going to reserve one.
Yes. Just to be safe.
For curbside. So this is where I had to, as a proud husband, had to eat crow, because I said, don't worry about it. They got 7. Uh-oh. I'm 5 fucking minutes away. I was driving. And she said, I'm doing it. I said, whatever. So I went down there. And there's nobody in the parking lot. Nothing but like legit construction.
Yeah.
I walk up and it's empty. I was like, oh my God. Even
are they in a separate area? Like, sometimes they put the Christmas like off to the side, right? You walk in or anything, or
it's like they have like their whole, Halloween spot, and his slot, like his tag was empty. I was like, fuck. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I said that. I just kind of like I was proclaiming it out just to the universe. And like,
I don't blame you.
This guy from Home Depot was like, are you looking for this guy? I said, yes. He goes, I had 7 this morning. They're all gone. He's like, I cannot believe how fast these things are selling. I was like, you're shitting me. I thought on a Wednesday morning.
At 7 in the morning?
At 7:00, you only been home for an hour? Because there's nothing but good chunks, you guys. It's like, and they were getting them. And there's other people came up. These people that were working for some solar panel company, like, oh, fuck, you're out. I could have had some. I was like, oh my God.
All the Solar City people that work inside the store and bug you?
Yeah. I was like, this would look great in front of my house. Like, yeah, mine too. Fuck. So I had to drive home. Shame
between the legs.
Shame. Yeah. Get home, start working. I was like, well, fuck, back to work. Got a text message. Your order's ready for pickup. I was like, holy shit. So I texted my wife. So she was home. I said, I got a text that's saying the order for pickup.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? So she checked her email. She's like, holy shit, I have the email. She's like, do you have work to do? I said, not now. I'm going back.
Reprioritize scheduling. Done.
So this is where it gets funny. So I go to the store with my text and everything. Like, I'm like, I have everything right. And I'm the only one standing in line for the customer service. And there's this lady. Here we go. This is where we get fun.
I'm sitting.
This lady's like, she's like just chit chatting. Like she's supposed to, but she's chit chatting with her coworker. And she like looks at me standing there, and then she just turns around and starts chit chatting. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm just here to pick up my guy.
Take it easy.
I'm feeling good.
Take it chill. Yeah.
Whatever. Finish the conversation. And after a while, I was like, what the hell? And then she's like, all right, I'm ready to help you. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, so she's ready. Right. She's ready to do her job.
Yeah, she's
now?
ready to help me. Okay, cool. So, she goes, she's like, what do you need? I said, I'm here for online pickup. And then she goes up to her computer. She's like, but I'm not on that screen. I said, okay. Like, I need to get to that screen. I was like, okay.
I think these are things you're supposed to be just saying in your head as you're working.
I was like, okay. And then she got kind of pissed. Like, she like stopped and stared at me. I was like staring at her. I was like, what the hell is this lady's feel?
What's going on?
Fuck you. So then she's like pecking at it with her index finger. So
how old is this person?
She was in her 50s.
Okay.
Late 40s, early 50s.
Okay.
And then she stops and has a conversation with some other guy again. I was like, haven't you talked enough? Are you on break or not?
Is it a relevant thing, or is it like talking about, oh, how was your lunch or what you did last night or what?
How you doing today? Oh, I'm great. Well, that's fine. I don't care. But then we start going through the day, and I was like, if it's 7 o'clock, it's up to this point in time, it was probably like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was like, you weren't here. Even if you're here at 6, it's been 3 hours. What the fuck could have happened?
Catch up later. Get my fucking talking plant, will you?
So I was like, come on, I got shit to do. I put this off twice. So procrastinated all week, and now I'm trying to put off twice in one day. Come on. So then she starts going. She's like, what's the order number? This is what she'll love. This is my favorite. So then I start reading it to her. She goes, I have to see it. So I said, okay. So I turn the phone to her. She's like, I can't see that. I took a deep breath. I said, that's why I was reading to you. What are we doing here? What are we doing? And then she's staring at me. I was like, what are we doing?
Get my fucking order.
So she's like, I said, I'll read it to you. Okay. Like I was before. She's like, okay.
Oh,
so I start reading to her. And then she looks it up. She goes, wait. How did you get this notification? I said, text message. How did you buy this? I was like, this is an online pickup, right? She's like, yeah. I said, so how do you think I bought it? And then she's like looking at me. She's like, well, when did you purchase this? I was like, this morning. I don't even know where it is. I was like, I got a text message. What do you mean? She's like, I don't know where to look. I was like, should it be behind the cage? Because they have like the little cage with their stuff. She's like, yeah. I was like, okay.
Get your fucking key
out. I said, what the fuck are we? And then I got bit. I said, what the fuck are we doing? And then she's like looking at me. I was like, oh. I said, what are we doing? How are you fuck? Then she's like, oh, I said, okay, go to the cage and look for my thing. Now I'm going to command you to do so. I hate doing this to people like that, but it's like, I don't want to like boss you because I'm not your boss. I don't want to be like the jackass. But after a while, it's like, what are we doing? So then she opens the cage. She's like, it's not here. I said, what about the other side? So she opens it up and I can see it. I said, there it is. She's like, what? What's the name? I was like,
oh my God.
So I spelled it out for her. She's like, I don't see it. And I said, it's right there. I can see it. So now I didn't think about it, but I think my wife had a good idea. She said she probably wanted it. And she was kind of pissed that you swooped it online. And she was trying to drag her feet, and then it would go back into the queue. I said, oh, okay, well, I didn't think about it, but fuck her. Anyway, she works there.
Yeah, that's not cool to do either.
Oh, come on. So then I was like, it's right there. So then she drags it and she throws it on the ground. There it is. I had to pick it up off the fucking ground and drag it. Yes. Threw it at my feet. I was like, okay. I mean, I wasn't.
What the fuck?
I know. I was too happy I had it. So I was like, cool. I just picked it up. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, bitch.
And I was like, all right, whatever. And I thought about it later. I was like, well, you know what? If that was like a power tool or something, I'd probably be pissed. But I was like, this was like I've been looking for this for like weeks.
Yeah.
And I'd had it. So I was like, yeah, fuck.
Wow.
I didn't think about the throwing it at my feet. She just threw it down. So there it is. I was like, oh.
Is it heavy?
All right. No, it's fucking light.
20 pounds.
I picked it up like, oh.
Yeah.
But they had clearly so I saw one that was like unwrapped.
Uh-huh.
And had somebody else had done the same thing. There was two of them there. So one was, and mine was like, because Robin had done it at the time she did, it was like they pulled it off the pallet because it still had like the brown box and everything. I was like, oh shit.
Nice. Score. Great score.
It was a score. I was just thinking about the interaction with Flo there in Home Depot.
I don't know what I would have done. I think throwing at the feet, I might have lost it at that point.
Wasn't even thinking about it. I was too I just saw it and I was like, yes, there it is. And I was all like, all right, I got it. I can come home triumphantly and, show Robin we got it. And
she was stoked.
Oh yeah, she was stoked. And of course I got you're welcome because I was right, because she had said to get a, well, you don't need a 7. I'm 5 minutes away. We're right here. It's 7. There's 7 in the store.
It's just clear the space. Clear the
5 minutes. There's nothing but construction workers in Home Depot this time of day on a Wednesday morning. We're good. And when I got there, I was like, oh my God.
So I wonder how so the timing must have been a lot better. Like whenever that order came in, they must have just put them into stock and the person moseyed on over there.
Just grabbed it. Because I think they scan it when it's on the pallet.
Yeah.
Because I had to ask them how they do it. Because sometimes I said, do you know how much is coming in? They said, we don't know until it gets here.
Right.
So I was watching them and they have like a gun and they shoot it and they count it and then they enter their inventory.
Probably goes right into, right. They have like a little iPhone thing going on too now.
He probably shot it, entered it into the inventory, and then kind of started, because they couldn't fit 7 of those boxes in there. So he may have left some on the pallet and the person just picked it right off as they were coming through. It was like the perfect storm.
Well, congrats on that get. That's a good one. What, you got a bunch of other stuff going on too, or is that all new or?
No, it's actually everything I've collected over the years. Like there is a few. There's one. He's a tree and he moves. I think he's probably as old as Jeffrey. He's got to be like 9 years old.
Whoa.
I was like the first because Jeffrey's like, what is this guy? I was like, that's the first guy I've ever got. Like that's the first big expense for a decoration.
Yeah, for a decoration.
It was probably like $50, at that time.
Nice. We don't have any real decorations. We go by the dollar store and pick up, the skeletons and the bats and the spiders, and we hang them around the house. That's pretty much.
Oh, okay. We have a bunch of skeletons, like animal skeletons in the house.
Oh.
I think you saw them in the pictures. I don't know. I don't know if I posted them today.
She posted a flurry of them.
Yeah, Jeffrey likes to play with the animal skeletons. That's like his thing.
Probably wants them to be real.
He was trying to pose realistic, okay, the flamingo's eating this fish, and he was trying to explain it to me. I was like, okay. Wow, nice. Yeah.
We've been talking about getting into the Christmas decoration situation because we always do the lights, and it's, we don't do a ton of lights, but we don't have anything outside in the yard. But whenever I start looking at them, I'm like, oh, the $40 ones look cool, but then they also look like they last 1 year. And I don't know if I want to spend $300.
Some of them are with the the holiday decorations, we've had, that guy's about, this tree is 10 years and he still moves. He's still good.
Still does all of this.
As long as he does LEDs. There are some of the Target ones where I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
LEDs in the South next year. We got it. At first I was like, I don't want to spend a bunch of money in decorations and stuff. But as the kids get you're coming up on that age where they'll be they get so jazzed when you start decorating because they know it's time, and then they brag to their friends oh, my house has this, and so
nice.
it's it makes you want to do it
on the other dads. I like it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I mean, not I took much convincing, but I might be in. Maybe I'll have to go get some. It sounds like I have to go to Home Depot is the place to go for all the good.
That's right. That's where I would go. You know, I went to Lowe's the other day. They got the Christmas shit out already.
Trying to be first to market
like,
on that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, all right, well, I guess that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, might as well right after 4th of July, just put the Christmas shit out. You'd be the first.
Well, pretty much, yeah. November 1st is when I usually get the Christmas stuff up. Or, you know, the first weekend in November, I guess.
So, I was going to tell you. So we put out the Christmas decorations right now. Or it's not the Christmas, I'm sorry. Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And this is off the heels of an HOA letter. Not directed towards me, but towards the neighborhood. That says you cannot put out holiday decorations more than 15 days before the actual event. And I said, okay.
What
we are putting it up a month ahead.
What kind of regime is controlling this? They sent that letter out?
Yes.
What kind of fucking Scrooge McDuck
days? I was like,
this?
I'm gonna do all that work for 15 fucking days. No fucking way. We're putting it up. We're getting the whole month of October. And I dare them to fucking send me a letter.
All you have to do is call up the news and be like, yo, listen here, this HOA's got a serious problem and they're trying to...
I'm calling Curtis myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you have a local news guy that like looks into stuff like this?
Call Curtis.
Call Curtis. Okay. Perfect.
I said, I dare them. I said, Justin, so when we were putting it up, we got like probably 4 or 5 different like little kids that like came up like, can we touch your skeleton? I said, yeah, come on up.
Yeah. I mean,
come on up, do what you want to do. You know? Yeah. So they want to come up. They want to like, can we touch this? Can we take a picture? I said, go ahead. Do what you want to do.
Any other houses spit in the face of such a letter, Cerny? Or just you? Any other?
No, there is a couple.
Oh, okay. So you have a few rebels.
I have a few backers.
Okay.
I have a few backers. There's somebody down the street that has Jack Skellington and Sally Skellington. Okay.
Yeah.
And somebody else has something else up there. I can't remember what it was, but
interesting.
We're the only ones that want like the couple of like have this and that. And I was like, I'm going for it.
Gotta go.
Going for it, and I dare them to say something. I said they won't say it. I said I think the letter is just trying to tell you, and I don't know what the fuck.
Honestly, so I am rarely on Facebook, but I do go on, and I saw your wife's post all the cool photos from the thing. I mean, it looks really great. And I was about to comment. I'm like, I feel like the HOA is going to have a problem with this. But I didn't
actually, my dad said that.
I didn't want to stir the pot any.
My dad says that. Hopefully the HOA says that's okay.
Man, it's such an issue.
I opened the letter. I was like, 15 days? I was like, what? I said, no.
There's some real curmudgeons trying to... Is this the first year you got this letter?
So... I can't say that. That's my wife was like, have we gotten this before? I said, I don't know, because I never actually ever read it. But I thought this was a letter for me, because if I already have a battle with it before, it was just usual letter here, letter there. But it was a legitimate, like, we fucking find you, and now we're going through this whole rigmarole. So I'd open it up and start reading it, and I was like, oh, this is just the community letter. But by the time I got there, I was like, oh, wait, what's this? I was like, what? 15 days? Fuck you.
So they send like a monthly letter out of like, oh, here's the community and here's...
I think there's like some sort of board election.
Cerny, you got to get yourself on. I'm being serious.
I know. I wish I would have known. Like, I didn't know you could enter into this raffle.
Basically,
I was like, fuck, I would have put my name on this hat.
Yeah.
I would have thrown every stupid ass infraction out. Have a third car parked in the lawn, that's an infraction. Okay. You have a porta potty, that's an infraction. Board not painted, in the trash.
Yes. I think there's levels of severity. Yeah. Having your fucking John out on your sidewalk for 3 weeks. Yeah, that's you don't want to. You don't want to. Live in a trailer park or whatever. But
I don't, so I was like, but I saw the 15 days for the thing. I was like, wait, what? I said, what if I want to decorate for Christmas on November 1st? Fuck you, I'm doing it. You gonna tell me I can't spread joy?
You can't decorate for Christmas until December 10th. You're actually saying that.
Which is not happening.
That is.
And I told my wife, I said, buckle up. If for some reason, I said, I don't think we'll get it. I said, but if we did get a letter saying
Curtis on the
phone. I said, I'm going to make a letter. I'm going to make a big sign that says, Twyla Faunersmith doesn't want me to spread joy to the community through the holidays. And she wants me to take this down. Let's take a vote. And I'll put a sign right in the middle of my fucking lawn so everyone can read. And I'll photocopy the stupid letter and I'll put it right on there.
Post it right on there.
Posterize it. And Curtis can come out and we can all have discussion.
Let's have a chat. What do you have against joy?
Yeah. Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
the question.
15 days. I say, what the? I understand if it's if it's July and I'm putting up skeletons, or
Sure.
You know what? It could be like the tail end of it too. Like they don't want it to be like February. You still have your Christmas shit up.
Totally.
Fine.
I
get it.
Was there any language
I'm okay
around
with
that?
What was that?
You have 15 days before the holiday and 15 days after.
Yeah, something like that. It's like January 15th. I know that January 15th is like the cutoff for take Christmas shit down.
Free country.
I know. Well, not in Empire Oaks.
No. No siree. No siree. And you have resolved your previous infractions with them. I think you're all settled up.
I'm all settled up. I sent some pictures in of my garage being clear.
Which it was. I saw the pictures. It looked very spacious and clean.
It was spacious.
Nice job on that, Cerny. Definitely you could park at least 2 cars in there.
At least. Maybe 3.
So that's good. And
so right now we're all squared away.
We're all okay. There's no outstanding warrants or anything. You're in the black.
Right now.
As of now.
As of now. I feel like I'm living life as a convict. I got 2 strikes.
This is like you're like trying to duck your parole officer or something. Is what it feels.
So
like.
I went on. So they have like a portal, like a web portal.
Is there a place for feedback? I
couldn't see that, but I could see every infraction I've ever had.
Ooh.
And I had to scroll down, on my screen. I was like, oh my God.
Did it give you any data points like, oh, you're in the top 1% of infraction in this HOA?
You are in our crosshairs.
Yeah, I wonder how many. Interesting. So, what are man? I honestly can't get over the
boys in the lawn. Ladder scene on the other side of the fence. I mean, it was all sorts of shit.
Now,
coat hanger in the tree. I don't even know where the coat hanger came from. No one put I think it was just there when we moved, and I never looked.
And someone's really going by like, here, let me.
What a waste of effort. In the tree. I got the picture. I was like, the hell, there's a coat hanger. I walked out and I was like, oh, there is a coat hanger, but it was never mine or anybody that lived in the house because it wasn't the type of coat hangers that we use. Because my wife likes to use these. Okay, so here's another story. She likes to use these velvet ones.
Oh, I use those too. They're like really thin, right?
Yeah, so I have a bad habit of pulling the shirt off
the
thing and snapping them.
Yeah.
It's a bad habit. So, but these are like a full wire, like the classic, like a
dry cleaning
the
one.
dry cleaner.
Yes. Send that to Texas.
What was that? Oh.
Not a good joke.
Didn't get it till now.
Yeah.
Like what? Texas? Right? Do they let dry cleaners? Oh, yeah. So that was the one that was in the tree that I got popped for. I was like, that's not even our coat hanger. I was like, oh, fuck. This has been here for how long? And then I get popped for it. Oh, there's been a few of them.
What if you just started hanging hangers in your neighbor's tree? Like they're just put a hanger there because it's kind of hard to see, right? And I
never saw it. It was probably sitting there for I don't know how long, and I never saw it because there's a wire.
And so this person is like an eagle-eye detective, like a gumshoe that they're walking around looking for random.
Looking for infractions. So that's my beef, and I've been rallying the neighbors around it. At least the cool ones. So they're eagle-eye for infractions like that. I lived there. I walked by this hanger. I don't know how many times, and I never saw it. And she got it, but she won't see. So they're supposed to clean our front yard with all the leaves and stuff. Never sees it not done.
Interesting.
All of I have those stupid ass plum trees, you know, those. They're never cleaned up. Never seen. But if I have a board out of place on my fence, boom, popped. It's a shakedown.
I would be taking photos every day and just emailing and be like,
I do.
Yeah.
I do. This is probably why I'm
like,
on the list.
If you want to do this, we can keep doing this. I have the energy.
I told them I would find them $50 an hour. My time was worth more than yours. I said, I'll clean this up, but I'll find you $50 an hour because my time's worth more than yours. All I got was, we'll make a note of it on your account. I was like,
yeah, you need
a credit? Never responded to me.
Really? Wow.
Never responded.
Something against you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was being a jackass.
It's like a cat. It's just your classic cat and mouse game.
Yeah, I'm sure they played this several times. So I know they're not. This is not their first.
No. But I can't imagine they're making a killing on. Like this is a fruitful revenue driving effort for them.
I can't imagine it either. Like fining me for something. That's your $50. That's what you're making money on.
Right.
Is that your bonus? Is that your quota that you hit?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe there's a quota. That could be it.
Or the highway patrol to get together, come up with quotas.
Oh, I swear we don't have a quota. Okay. Whatever you say. You say.
But that's why they're up a month early, because I'd gotten a letter.
Did you get this letter before or?
Before I decided? Yes. I got it. And I was like, God damn. I said, she sent me something else. I said, what the fuck did I do this time? Okay. I opened it up. And
so the stuff.
It looks like just a monthly letter. And I was like reading it. I was like, oh, it's just a monthly letter. I was like, wait a minute. 15 days before the actual holiday? I said, fuck you. We're putting it up this week. I'm off. So fuck it. Let's do it.
Hey, the other days didn't work for my schedule. So just ask for a little flexibility.
I'm not devaluing the neighborhood by decorating for the holidays.
No.
Because that's realistically what they do, is they just try to protect the value of the neighborhood.
Totally.
To make sure you don't have some fucking person that just lets it go to shit, which is, I guess it's like a necessary evil.
Yeah, and I think there's a way to do that, and I don't think letting a hanger slide or a painted fence post slide is going to bring the neighborhood's value sinking down. I think if you parked a car in your thing and it started rusting and weeds growing around, that's a different story.
Now, so what do you think about this? Like, I was talking to this person, and they got in a letter for shoes at the front door, but culturally they can't let impurities from the outside world.
Oh, it seems like that's a religious exemption.
That's what I'm thinking too. I was hoping they could press the issue, but they didn't seem that they will.
Maybe something the Supreme Court should hear and bring it down.
I know. I was like, don't take that shit. Don't take it. I'm backing you. I'm backing you 100%. They're like, well, we could always just put the shoe. No. Leave them out for them.
Don't stand.
Leave them out for them to see. Fuck it. I dare.
See, I'm worried because I'm thinking now. I'm like, okay, if they drove by my house. I mean, I got kids' toys out probably every day, maybe one, maybe two. I mean, it's not a whole thing, but there's some tricycle that behind a bush that I didn't see somewhere, or some fucking.
That's what happened to me. That's how I got popped.
Yeah,
it was like one thing. It was a scooter. Jeffrey had just. I don't know how the scooter got in the bushes, but it was in the bushes. Like he had rode it and like jumped off, and then like got called. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows where he went? But. Popped it. I was like, what? I was like, oh, fuck. There it is. So I had to go pick it up. And it was like something else was like out there. It was like.
So every day they're walking like a beat with a camera, just taking pictures and doing petty fucking chicken shit tickets.
Except when this last go around, they just recycled old photos and decided to get me with it. And I was like, wait a minute, these are old photos. No, I take pictures every time I go out there. Then where are they? Maybe I didn't upload them. I was like, let's see them.
Yeah.
Never saw
them. Better go upload them. No?
Oh, we didn't? Oh, no.
Weird.
Because this is an old photo. No, it's not. I said, yes, it is.
Well, it's
I even gave him down. Take a picture of my fence. I said, this is an old photo. No, it's not. Yes, it is, because if you look at the blossoms, that is early June blossoms. If you go out right now, they're dead, because this plant only blooms in early to late spring. Well, I always take pictures. So where are they? Because that's not it. Oh, maybe they didn't upload. Then where are they? I'll wait.
No problem.
I'll upload them later. I was like, no.
Got him.
Sure, that's why I'm on her list as well.
Yeah, I mean, no one likes. You're definitely, you got something going on.
That's okay.
Well,
that's okay.
You're going to be the hit of the Halloween party, though. That's for sure.
Already, the kids are loving it.
Now we have a problem here up in our neck of woods for Halloween. Is like we're in the court, poor lighting, no other house. We're like literally the end of the house at the court. So we try. I've since we've been here, I've made it my personal mission to only dish out king size candy bars.
Oh,
to try to get. I need to get word.
The word will get out. Okay.
I need the word to get out that we have a great, Halloween house, but it's not happening.
Well, you know what? As I think about it, I don't blame the kids though. If you look down the street, because it's like if you just look straight down, it's black because there's no house right there, right?
Well, yeah. So why would you go? I totally understand it, but I'm trying to buck that trend. I thought about writing on the back of my car.
You got to get yourself a skeleton, then. A big skeleton. Just
like a
beacon of Halloween,
like a lighthouse or something. Okay.
Maybe have like him holding a sign.
Can he
king size?
Can you pose his arms in different ways? Maybe I can have him like pointing to.
So they house. They go straight, but you can like set them however you want because they're like the hexagonal. So you can just like a gear.
How big is this thing when you break it down? Like, is it a giant duffel bag that he has to sleep in?
He's gigantic. He's tall. He's 12 feet. Jesus. I had to build. So he's part of the reason why I built the shed on the side of my house.
Just to store this thing?
Christmas stuff and the skeleton. That's kind of how it went.
I don't know. Where am I going to put this thing once I get it?
If you do, save the instructions. It was. I didn't, and I had to try to load a PDF on my phone.
No.
Fortunately, no. Another kudos to my wife. She actually wrote on the inside of the bone.
Oh, 1-1 or something.
Yeah, where they go.
Cerny, you got to keep her on your hands here.
I know. I was like, what the? She's like, I swear. See, I wrote it. And I was like, oh fuck,
wow,
sweet.
Come through.
Otherwise, we would be trying to fucking put this fucker together. I said we would probably to put this fucking thing together like 4 times. Like put it together. Like his fucking legs or his arms. How long did it take to
assemble this skeleton? Like an hour?
It took me like about 30, 45 minutes. Yeah, and that was with me like. Kind of fucking around too.
Yeah, dicking around a little bit.
Yeah, I was like slapping her in the ass with bone hand and stuff. The usual.
Hey, what a bone!
Talking about a boner.
What a bone?
Yeah.
How many bone can you squeeze in?
Yeah, the usual horseplay.
The same old. Well, Cerny, I'm gonna seriously have to consult with the missus to see if we need to up our Halloween
game. It just kicks off the holidays for us. Then you roll right into. Well, Rob likes to do fall, which is like Thanksgiving, whatever. But we have like a turkey, I think. Inflatable turkey.
Yeah.
So I think like for Halloween, inflatables are like they're easiest. You just plug them in. Whoo! Actually, so I have everything running off of one plug.
Oh.
And it's a smart plug, so I could just tell Alexa to turn off the Halloween decorate or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Decorations.
Is it on some sort of timer like? It turns off at 9:00 at night.
I just announce it when I'm going to bed. Just turn on, decorations off. It'll be off.
Nice. Maybe if I lean into the Nightmare Before Christmas, I can get kind of like a Christmassy Halloween feel, and then leave it up for 3 months in my yard.
Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Because I saw somebody, so they had the giant skeleton that we have.
Put a Santa hat on it.
And then put like a green velvet over him so you look like the Grinch.
Oh, whoa, that's pretty cool.
And I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea.
Is this thing gonna? And when if a good windstorm and a rainstorm come through, is it sturdy?
I staked his ass down and bolted him down pretty good. Okay. I mean, I was always nervous because he's pretty tall.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Hopefully
I'm gonna have to look him up. Maybe someone's trying to get rid of one on Facebook, and I can swoop it.
Robin was looking at it. Somebody was, but it was like
it went quick.
They know it's popular, so they
so they're trying
to upcharged it.
Yeah, damn.
$800, kind of shit. Like, fuck.
Man, I might have to take a look at Home Depot for this, but well, Cerny, I'm sure all the
holiday season, Home Depot, they have some good decorations.
Okay, Lowe's no go, except every other time, but for holiday decorations, no go, says Cerny.
A no go.
And I'm going to co-sign, so that's the official Chip and Cern stamp of disapproval on Home Depot. Except they get the stamp of approval just on their specific holiday decorations.
Just the holiday decorations. The customer service, no.
Clearly, customer service piss poor, as we've heard many a time from Cern and myself, I believe. Piss poor. They don't. They're not trying to like hunt for the cream of the crop.
No, even the managers. Like, someone's like, "Is there a manager?" I've always been like, "They're like, is there a manager here?" I was like,
yeah.
And I always have to say, like, "Good luck." No shit. I always get that deal. Like, yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, you've been here for 6 months. You're the manager. Congratulations. Not. Do you have the right skills or anything? It's just like, congratulations, manager. Oh, well, hopefully we can have some sort of normal Halloween. Potentially, people get all jabbed up, all that good stuff.
Now, do we have Halloween costumes locked down?
I've tried to lock it in early this year. So, Sonny, the 2.5-year-old, he's got opinions now. So I think the time is gone of the family, like, oh, you're just going to be Olaf from Frozen, or you're going to be Baby Jack from Incredibles. So I think he's probably going to be one of the Paw Patrol characters. We haven't quite decided.
I don't know that.
Yeah. And then Charlie is going as JoJo. Siwa.
Oh, Siwa?
Yeah,
okay.
Who's doing very well in Dancing with the Stars. She's on this season of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I did see that. I don't usually watch that, but I did see she was on there.
Which is, I think how she got her break was on like one of those kid dancing pageant type shows. So I feel like she has a huge advantage. And I think anyway. And then I think I might be the dude from Big Lebowski.
I like it. Get your jellies out.
I'm going to get my jellies out. I'm going to grow my facial hair and then cut a goatee into it. I guess I should start my beard right now then.
Yeah, you have to start it now.
Okay. So I'm going to
He does have a good beard going.
I'm going to go a month beard, and then like 2 weeks before, I'm going to shave a goatee and then let 2 weeks of growth come out, and then I'll do something with my hair.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, I'll walk around the White Russian, and I'll go to like the Goodwill store and buy like an old robe and some sweats.
Like a Southwestern like poncho sweater thing.
A cardigan, shawl, yeah. And then I'll have like I'll make a roach clip out of like a paper clip or something, and maybe I'll just go around smoking a spliff around the block.
I have the tweezers.
Oh yeah, it's a tweezers.
I have some. I have the roach clip tweezers.
So it'd be perfect. So I'll just go around and be like, oh, ding, like, at behind me, like, got a light, man. It's just like your opinion. So I think that'll be good. The kids will not understand what's going on. My wife, I'm not sure.
So Jeffrey, he's already got his costume.
Well, we usually wait literally until like the week before when everything.
He is dead set.
What?
We usually like to wait because there's always.
What are we going with?
Venom.
Oh, of course. Wow. Nice.
You know what? And actually, I'm taking him to Venom on Saturday. because it comes out on this week. Comes out on Friday.
Nice.
Thursday, Friday. So he says, I want to be venom. I said, okay. And he is because cool last year was kind of a dud. We didn't, we kind of packed it in.
Yeah.
This year, I said, all right, we'll do it. It's like, we know more about what's going on and how it spread stuff. And he'll have a mask on anyway. So
here we are a year later thinking, if only we can get a vaccine, then we get one. And then it's like, if only we can convince people to just fucking.
So he is like super jazzed. Like he wore it as soon as we put the stuff out today. Like the Holiday decorations. He put his costume on. He was out there. He's like, "Can I play?"
Nice. In
the inflatables. I said, "You do you, buddy. I'll be out here with you."
Yeah.
He's like, "Okay." So he came out there and he's like playing in the spider webs and
nice. He's having a good time.
I was like, "Yeah, he's having a good time." I was like, "You can do whatever you want." He's like, "All right." Then the ice cream person showed up. So
you say hi, say at my buddy's wedding. Do you have a Choco Taco?
And what was that?
Did you get a Choco Taco?
I didn't. Now, so I had Twix ice cream. I couldn't defer.
Twix ice cream.
Oh, sorry, Snickers ice cream.
Okay.
So Robin wanted a Snickers ice cream. Jeffrey wanted a snow cone, and then Zach went with a snow cap or like a snow something or other. I fucking don't know.
Is it an ice cream or is it like an ice?
Yeah, it was like an ice cream cup with it's like a Snow Fury or something. I don't
know. Like a blizzard kind of thing.
Something. Yeah, I was like, okay.
And the same pink golf cart thing.
Same pink golf cart.
And her Christmas music is getting. It's almost getting.
It was there. It was there. It was Jingle Bells when we rolled up.
Nice.
I was like, well, this is interesting. Jingle bells, and I got my I'm decorated for Halloween. But yeah, so Jeffrey's living his best life today with his Halloween and eating a snow cone.
Wow, that is. There's no better place to be when you're 9 years old than that right there, and a skeleton twice the size of your dad standing in your front yard. Can't be mad at that. At that. Well, Cerny, the fans can't be mad. We just keep giving them gold. Straight gold.
Straight gold.
From our lips
liquid
to
gold.
Your ears. You're welcome. Yes. So the holidays coming. Everyone, be washing their hands. Obviously, get vaccinated. Some of my nurse friends are already getting lined up for that booster, getting that booster shot. I'll be getting that probably around Christmas time, I think.
Me too. I think you're a little bit after.
We're like we're a couple days or a week after each other or something.
Yeah, so I'll probably be beginning of December, I think. Okay. December 8th.
You got it exact. Nice. Yeah. And obviously keep those genitals tip-top shape, spick and span, super cleaned up.
Stay ready.
Stay ready. Stay frosty. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.